Today's video is going to be my attempt on the new trending clean look. Now this look is basically the same as the no makeup look trend, the dolphin skin, yoga skin. I've seen this called so many things on social media, but you guys know with TikTok it's like called something new every other week. But I have a new makeup brand that I want to play around with today. It's Merit Beauty, and I've not tried a single thing from Merit. It's a newer brand to Sephora. I've seen it floating around, and it's basically that minimalist type makeup brand that I've been really into lately. So if you guys are excited to go from start to finish with this clean look with me, then please give this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And before we jump into the clean look today, I want to thank today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Ana Luisa Jewelry. Ana Luisa is my favorite jewelry brand. I have been repping them for a while. If you guys have been watching me, I love to partner with them. They're one of my favorite brands to work with, and they create beautiful, sustainable jewelry pieces. They are affordable, they last forever, they are super, super high quality. If you guys are familiar at all with the clean look, then you know a lot of the times the no makeup look, the dolphin skin, if you will, is paired with really beautiful, dainty, classy jewelry, and that is exactly what Ana Luisa is all about. So I have 3 pieces that I'm gonna wear to complete the look today. I have these mini Sonia Huggies. The Huggy earrings are some of my favorite from Ana Luisa. I have almost every single pair from them, and I talk about them all the time. They have some dangly ones. These ones have gemstones, and they're very, very tiny, very cute, minimalistic. I also have my first ring on from Ana Luisa. Now you guys, I have weird thumbs. My thumbs are the same size as my ring fingers, so they're actually kind of smaller than some of my other fingers. It's very weird, but I can actually wear a size 8 ring on my thumb or my ring finger. So the ring that I have from Ana Luisa is the Nell ring, and this is the perfect, simple gold piece, and I'm very into thumb rings, so I'm wearing it on my thumb today. I'm wearing the Laura Blair bracelet. I am obsessed with Ana Luisa bracelets. I wear them with my Apple Watch. They just class up a look. You guys know I'm obsessed. I'm wearing their jewelry all the time, so now is the perfect time to buy because Ana Luisa is having their biggest sale of the year. They're having 20% off their entire website, so if you guys are interested, I will leave a link down below in the description box where you can shop and your discount will be automatically applied. And thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sponsoring another video. I am truly, truly obsessed with you. And now let's get into creating this clean makeup look using Merit Beauty. So here is my box from Merit Beauty. If you guys are not familiar, they are a very minimalistic, clean makeup brand. They have the slogan right here. It says less is more. So this is going to be perfect for somebody who wants like a quick on the go type no makeup look. So all of my items are in this corduroy bag. It has no hardware on it. You just tie the bag, and I don't know, you guys, this just fits the aesthetic lately. Like if you guys have an Instagram like mine, you see stuff like this all the time, and I'm here for it. I didn't know that they actually sent this to their customers, so pretty stoked to have this little makeup bag in my life. And I do have quite a few products from them. Not everything in the look today is going to be Merit, but pretty much the basics are going to be. So I want to start off with a moisturized base. I do want to say that with the clean look, a lot of the times people are wearing their hair like this, so that's why I did this. I don't typically slick my hair back because I do have a bigger face. I don't feel like it's super flattering on me. Like I feel like I look better with my hair down, but this kind of like slicked back bun I see all the time when I see this makeup look. So that's just something. I slicked my hair back with a little bit of gel. It's actually wet right now from the shower too, and boom, step 1, jewelry. Step 2, slicked back hair. Step 3, the no makeup. So let's dive in. First up, like with any makeup look, I want to get my base nice and moisturized. So I'm going to moisturize with this goat milk moisturizer from Kate Somerville. I've really been enjoying this. This is helping my winter skin. So I'm gonna pick this up with a Sigma skincare brush real quick and just paint it on so we know that we're moisturized. I am feeling super, super dry lately. The heat is on in my house. I also have been getting in and out of a hot tub. My grandma purchased a hot tub recently and my skin has just been hating me for it. So I am moisturizing the heck out of it before we get started today. So with this trend, I think brows are also very important. Right now with the trend, I think it's like a fluffy, like laminated type brow. I know that Merit has brow products, but I did not pick one up. So I'm gonna use what I've been loving for my clean looks, and that is the Anastasia Brow Freeze and the brush from Anastasia as well. So this, I have natural brows. This helps to give me the more laminated, pressed down brow look. And I suppose I could do this after I do my face, but I feel like my face is gonna be so minimal that I'm not gonna have to worry about face makeup getting into my brows. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them out of the way first. I'm gonna start by brushing this product through the hair in an upward motion. My brow hairs never know what they wanna do, so I'm just making sure they get fully coated. I don't think I'm even gonna add any color to them. If I do, it's gonna be a very small amount later. Look at that. Like, I could laminate and do like the model brow if I wanted to, but I'm just going to brush them up and then kind of shape them to look a little bit more natural. Like, we don't need to go full on model brow. This does give a lifted effect though if you brush your hairs upward. I can already see a difference between the two brows. Like, my natural hairs are just kind of resting over here. So again, I'm gonna do the same thing, kind of pushing a little bit hard to get the product through all of my hairs because I've got thick brow hairs. I've got less hair on this brow, I think. Once it's coated, again, going outward. So if you need to, you can fill in your brows, do whatever you gotta do to get them where you want them. I do like to gel them down and try to make them a little bit more fluffy than they were to begin with. And here's what the packaging looks like of Merit Beauty. It's like a muted blue color. Very sophisticated. So the face product that I have today is called the Minimalist. It's the Perfecting Complexion Stick, and I chose the shade Linen, and I really, really hope that I can make it work for me. It does kind of remind me of like nude sticks because nude sticks is the same type of vibe, like minimalist stick makeup. But this is what it looks like. Let's just play around. I actually have a brush from them too that I'm going to be using. This is called brush number 1, the blending brush. So let's pop this out. Very, very cute. That's what the brush looks like, and this is what the Minimalist looks like. So let me pop it open. I want to see if the color is even going to match me. Here's what it looks like. It kind of reminds me of Westman Atelier, if you guys have seen that brand. That's a mega expensive brand at Sephora, and I have not dove into that one. Okay, so it twists up. So this is a twister. It doesn't have a built-in brush like Nude Sticks does. Nude Sticks will have like a brush on one end. So very small tip. It kind of looks a lot like concealer. I don't think there's a ton of product in here. It says 3.7 grams. I don't think that people use this as foundation. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. I think you're just supposed to kind of cover what needs to be covered and call it a day. So hopefully this color matches me enough for me to do that. I am gonna apply this directly to my face and then blend out with the brush. And I'm just gonna keep building until I'm comfortable with the coverage. I wanna see my skin, but I also wanna cover some breakouts. I have one near like my sideburns and I have some redness. So let's just dive in. Again, this is the shade Linen. So starting off, just covering this breakout, and I'm just gonna cover some dark spots. It does have full coverage, I think. I don't know, we're gonna see when I blend it out, but like first impression, it reminds me of the Hourglass Stick Foundation, which is a super high coverage foundation. Let's just start with this side of my face. That way when we blend it out, I'm going a little overboard, but we'll start with this. That way when I blend it out, we can compare to the other side of my face. I applied quite a few swipes, but you know what? It seems like a little goes a long way. I'm gonna go ahead and buff it out with the blending brush. I hate to mess up the cute white hairs of this brush, but let's start to blend. Okay, so it does blend away a little bit. It's not super, super full coverage. It takes away some redness from the breakout, but it's not full coverage of the breakout either. I would say it's just giving me a hint of evenness to my skin. It's covering my veins a tiny, tiny bit. Hopefully you can see it just evens out my skin tone. It doesn't have a lot of coverage. It does give me a tiny, tiny bit on the dark, dark red areas and my veins, but I can still see all of my skin. It does not look cakey. You would think maybe like a stick would feel cakey. It doesn't feel cakey. It feels lightweight. But really, that's what it's doing. It's evening out my skin tone, which I think the color is working okay. It's helping my face to match my body. So hopefully that's the difference you guys can see between each side of my face. This one's a little bit more pink. This one is a little bit more closer to my body. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. I definitely think it is important to moisturize if you're gonna use this because it is a stick product, but the combo I'm using, everything's really comfortable and it does not look cakey. It does not cling to baby hairs or anything like that. So I want to see if I can build coverage in areas that I feel like I need it. So a little bit over the big breakout and around my nose where I have a lot of redness. So I'm going to go ahead and put some directly around my nose, on my breakout, maybe under my eyes. They're a little red. Because I don't have a concealer to play with. I want to use this as a concealer. And just a tad more over my freckles. Even though, I mean, I like my freckles for a minimal look, but I think it's going to blend away. So let's see. Oh yeah. A little extra coverage where it's needed. It does build. So it's looking good around my nose. Just shooting out first impressions to you guys, I don't think this needs to be set with a powder. I am going for that clean makeup look today, so I'm going for a lot of cream products. That little extra on the breakout did cover it up. I like this blending brush too. So you can see my skin still very much looks like skin, but it's looking pretty even. You can still see my freckles. You cannot see my redness as much. It really melts into your skin texture, and I would say it's a very, very natural finish. It's not super matte or anything like that, and it does not look cakey at all. So I'm actually super impressed with this so far. I could see myself using this on a daily basis. I'm excited to dive in and play with the rest of the products. So far, the Minimalist I really, really like, and I actually think the shade Linen works for me quite well. So I'm sad that I didn't do this. I was gonna pick up another Minimalist shade in like a deep chocolate brown to do contour with. That's the one cream product I don't have from Merit, so I am gonna jump into one of my favorite Minimalist cream contour sticks, and that's from Kiko Milano. Just to warm up my face a little bit, I definitely think that the Minimalist would be fine for this, but this is a little bit more affordable, and this is my favorite cream contour right now, so I am going to apply kind of a lot just because I want to warm up my face. Super, super underrated product. I don't hear anyone talking about it, but it's so good. It blends away so effortlessly. Really liking the Merit brush. So now that we are warmed up, I can move on to blush. I do have two of the Merit blushes. These are cream blushes. They're very interesting looking. I think they're very popular on Sephora. We have Terracotta and Cheeky. So I'm gonna pop them open and choose between them, or maybe use both. I haven't decided yet. And I will leave everything linked down below as well because the Sephora sale is still happening. So if you're interested in Merit, now would be a good time to pick up some of these products. So let's see, we have Cheeky. Look at this interesting, it's like domed packaging. I'm probably gonna apply this directly to the face, but I'm sure you could pick it up with a brush and apply it. So Cheeky is kind of a darker, like berry rose color. And then I have this one, which is Terracotta. This one's more, I guess I probably could have used that to bronze up with. So you know what, maybe I will use a little bit of both today. They, right off the bat, kind of remind me of the Milk Makeup blushes and that type of stick packaging. Very similar, like twist on caps. So I'm gonna take Terracotta and take it kind of along the cheekbone maybe and do a little bit of like a blush contour. This is very minimal. It's pigmented, but you can just tell like it's not overly crazy. So just under the cheekbone with Terracotta, This is like a peachy clay color, just like the name suggests. We will add some to the forehead. It feels really smooth. It definitely does not feel cakey. It feels like it's gonna blend out easily too. So we're just starting with terracotta, and I will blend this out with the Merit brush in an upward motion. Oh yeah, that's an instant blend. And I think this is gonna have a bit of maybe a dewy finish. I'm not entirely certain. It feels like a natural finish, and it looks like it's adding some dew to the skin. Just first impression. So it is adding warmth. Yeah, so all it says is terracotta cheek color. So I would have to look into it and see if it claims to be dewy. I think it's adding a little bit of dewiness. Then I'm gonna go in with cheeky, and this is what is hopefully gonna add some color to the skin. So with the clean look and this type of makeup look that's kind of going viral, I think that blush is very popular, very heightened, and the center of these looks a lot of the times. So I am gonna go hard with it because for me, blush does tend to disappear throughout my day too. But I'm gonna go hard and then again blend it out with the same brush. I'm gonna start like directly under the eye. It's like a hack I think I heard from a makeup artist forever ago. Right under the eye, kind of up the cheekbone, and I'm gonna hit the nose, kind of like a Snapchat filter. Look how crazy I look right now. And again, I'm gonna take the same brush. I'm really liking this brush so far, and I'm tapping this into the skin. Cheeky is a very beautiful, natural looking blush on me. It literally looks like I'm flushed or embarrassed. So it's adding lots of color to the face, and I'm loving that shade. I'm also just taking the residue and hitting the forehead. I like to do a dotting process, like stippling motion with creams. And everything I have used is blending so well on the face. Next up, we have highlighter. I'm very curious to see how this is gonna go. This is called Day Glow, and I picked up the shade Bounce. This has white packaging. Ooh, it's like a creamy white shiny packaging. I do like that it's gonna differentiate between the other products that I have, so I'm not gonna get them confused, hopefully. So I am gonna start with like the trend that's going around with the Milk Jumbo pencil from NYX, like the explanation point on the nose. We're gonna go ahead and do it with this Bounce highlighter. Straight down the center of the nose. I love a nose highlight. And the tip. And just first impression, I think I could blend this with my finger, but we're gonna use the same Merit brush. First impression, this is gonna be a really good match for my skin, like a really natural looking highlighter. I put it on and it literally just looks like light is hitting my skin. So I'm loving that, and that's a good way to test how it's gonna look on the cheekbone, I think. So I love a glow. We're going to do like the C shape of my cheekbone here in little taps, little dotting motions. Oh yeah, this is it. This is the model stick that I have been missing from my life. It literally looks like my own skin dew. Like my own glow. It does not look like a highlighter at all. Like, I hope you guys can see this. It looks like I'm just dewy. I don't have words. It's the color match for me. This, I'm gonna be wearing this all the time. Oh, I just love when I find a complexion product or complexion products in this instance that are gonna change the game for me. And this is one of them. Let's do the same thing over here. You see my natural dew that's coming from all this beautiful product? Just look how this matches it. Look how that matches it and just enhances it. What are you? This is the perfect color for my skin tone. Absolutely perfect. It reminds me of my favorite liquid highlight from Rare Beauty, the Mesmerize, but this is even more suitable for my skin. You guys know, I have a surplus of makeup. I have more than I can ever need. And so I rarely get like this. Like, I feel like it's the perfect combination for me right now of this is what I've been doing for my makeup is like a minimalist look. And this is like complexion that I've been super, super loving lately, complexion products. And this is just the highlighter of all highlighters. Like, I'm so glad that I have this. I could just keep going with this. I think I will keep going with this. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of this under the brow. I'm going to blend this out with my finger. Just to give my brow a little bit more lift. Now for this type of look, I'm leaving the eyes alone. You can add a little bit of eyeshadow if you want to. I'm leaving them be. I did tap a little bit of that highlighter on, but there is one more product that I would like to go in for this look that I don't have from Merit, and that is a brown liquid liner. So we're gonna quickly do some brown liquid liner with my fave, which is the Benefit Roller Liner in brown. I have a couple more products to finish the look from Merit, but before I do that, I'm gonna do my little quarter wing. And back to my Merit products, I have a mascara. This is the Merit Clean Lash. So you guys know I love my drugstore mascara. I love the L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black. So rarely do I fall in love with a higher end mascara, but I do love the freaking packaging of this. It's like a square, it's black and gold. Loving that. I like that I can like set it down if I want to. I have this Holiday Tarte lash curler from a couple seasons ago. Just giving them a tiny little curl. I'm not applying falsies as much as I always love to wear them. And I'm going to just do a couple coats of this. Ooh, okay, I like the wand so far. It's a straight wand. It's not too big, not too small. It looks like it's gonna be fine for me. I don't like a huge fat mascara wand. I typically do like a skinny one, but this one's like right in between, so I think it's gonna be okay. It looks super black, so let's just coat the lashes and see. I like doing a half wing because for me with my short lashes, if the wing was to come further in, you're not gonna see my lashes at all. So this is a way for me to wear mascara and not have to do falsies and you still see that I have lashes. I would say this is not the most lengthening mascara in the world, but what it is not clumpy. So not clumpy at all. I really enjoy that it's not clumpy though, because for this type of look, I feel like clumping would totally ruin it. You're going for like foxy eye kind of thing. So just like a few strokes on each eye. And I do like to do my lower lashes. You don't have to. I am going to hit them a little bit because my lower lashes are longer and better than my upper ones for whatever reason. Ooh. I like the way it makes the lower lashes look. Very long, very separated. It feels like a very slick formula. Not super wet, but just not clumpy, if that makes sense. Like the anti-clumpy. I really, really like the way that made my lashes look. They're not like touching the sky, but they are nice and separated, nice and flirty, very soft looking. Last up in my corduroy bag is the lip product. So this is the Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil, and I have the shade, I can never say this, Au Naturel. Au Naturel? I don't know how to pronounce that. This shade is just a little bit nude, a tiny bit warm. It kind of reminds me of the terracotta blush that I have on. So I'm excited / nervous. I don't know how this is gonna apply. I'm not like a super lip oil, lip stain type person. I definitely like to either have all or nothing, like liquid lipstick or nothing. It looks like it has a lot of pigment. Like when I first pull out the doe foot applicator, it looks like it's got pigment. I'm not smelling anything so far, but maybe I will when I put it on. It definitely feels like a gloss. My lips are also super dry right now, so they need this. And you know what? I like it. I think it's gonna fade away to just leave a little bit of a stain on there, but the gloss is very minimal, the color is very minimal. It's very much Your Lips but better, but in this case it's a little bit tinted warm, so it kind of warms up the face a little bit more. But I'm actually loving the way that this looks, and this is something I would wear day to day, and if I weren't talking about every product, it probably would take me about 5 to 10 minutes to do this look, which is perfect for a work day. So let's do a little rundown here. I think I like everything, so this is going to be tough to like rank everything, but I think my number one favorite, it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up, but my number one favorite is the highlighter. This particular bounce shade of the highlighting balm is like dewy. This color literally looks like my skin and the dew that my skin creates. That's such a weird thing to say, but that is number one favorite. Number two is definitely the Minimalist product, because I didn't know what to expect. I thought, okay, Minimalist, but it's a stick product, it's gonna be too high coverage. No, this is perfect. It's not cakey. It's the perfect amount of coverage. Really nice, really easy to use. I do wish it came with a little bit more product. I don't think it comes with enough for my liking, but a little bit goes a long way with this. So second favorite product. The brush was fantastic. I loved it for everything. I used it for everything. So very, very happy with this. The mascara, I love. I feel like my lashes are nice and fluffy. They just look really good, very natural. This would be a really good everyday mascara for me when I'm not trying to make my lashes reach the sky. You know, like I'm just trying to coat them and make them look good. No clumps. Love this. The blushes were beautiful. I love them. They blend beautifully. They kept a nice dewy finish to my skin. The only thing I worry about is these drying out, because my Milk makeup products in the past have dried out if I didn't use them quickly enough with the screw top. So hopefully this is airtight. Hopefully they don't dry out. And then the only reason this is last is because I really don't use lip oils very often, so I'll have to keep playing with this and see how I like it, but it's comfortable. I do wish it smelled like something. To me, I cannot smell anything, but it looks really good, makes my lips look juicy and plump, and Your Lips but better, so loving this. Everything from Merit that I've tried, I would try again and I would buy more. So very, very happy with that so far. So the Merit Beauty brand basically considers themselves to be well-edited essentials that have earned a place on your vanity. The message behind the brand is basically to cut down and keep the necessities at hand and have really good high quality necessities, which I think all of these are really high quality necessities. So I agree with their messaging completely. So yeah, I'm very happy with today's look and the outcome of this video. Like, I feel like I found some new staples for my collection. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching and hanging out with me. I want to give another shout out to Luisa Jewelry for sponsoring this video. The jewelry really does help make the look, in my opinion. I love gold dainty pieces, and you guys know I wear the heck out of these. I'm constantly wearing them. So if you guys want to shop the 20% off sale, make sure you check out the link in my description. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video and for hanging out with me. And hopefully I will see you guys very, very soon in my next one. Bye guys.